Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Lindsay and welcome to the Momlogs. Today I'm going to be sharing a giant Walmart grocery haul. I was actually fortunate enough to get a time slot for grocery pickup at our local Walmart. So I just got everything back home. I sanitized with some Lysol wipes. I've got everything sitting out on my counter. But first, before I jump into the grocery haul, I just wanted to show you what I have for a meal plan for myself and my family. If this is your first time here, I am married and I have two little kids. They are 2 and 4, so some of this stuff is going to be for them, some of it's going to be for my husband, and I do work the WW or Weight Watchers Blue plan. I am currently on maintenance. I have 1 week left until I get lifetime with Weight Watchers. So some of this food is not for me, and I will note what's not for me as I go through everything. I did get quite a few substitutions. My local Walmart, I'm not sure how all of them work. If they can't find a decent enough substitution, they'll just mark it as out of stock. So I did have to leave a little bit early before my grocery pickup window and actually go into the store just to pick up a few items because some stuff was out of stock. So I just had to go in and find, you know, stuff that was going to be a better substitution for me since they couldn't find anything. So I'm going to go ahead and just run through my meal plan for the week and what we are planning on eating for dinner. I only really plan out our dinners and then I just grab stuff for breakfast and lunch that we might want to eat that week. So also I don't assign a meal to any specific day of the week. It's just kind of whatever sounds good that day. I always look at the menu first thing in the morning and that way I have my dinner planned out. So first on our menu is stir fry, and I'm going to do a mix of cauliflower rice and regular rice, and then I'm going to throw in some frozen mixed vegetables with that. Next is spaghetti squash, and I always cook up some Morning Star, which is like a vegetarian, I think it's actually vegan, like a vegan ground beef, and then a salad, and then my husband and kids can have garlic bread. And my kids don't care for spaghetti squash, so they always get ravioli on spaghetti squash night. Next is buffalo chicken, and I'll serve that with corn on the cob and red skin potatoes. Next is burgers, and this actually ended up to be chicken burgers because of substitutions. Potatoes, the same red skin potatoes and corn on the cob again. I had planned to do enchiladas, but they did not have the extreme wellness tortillas and I couldn't find like the Carb Smart ones or anything that was lower in points. So I just decided to do beef and bean tacos with Mexi cauliflower rice, which is basically just cauliflower rice, taco seasoning and diced tomatoes. And chicken stroganoff, which I've shown on my channel before. It was made popular by Felicia Fitness Health. It is basically like a pasta and chicken dish. And then barbecue chicken with mashed potatoes and frozen broccoli. So the reason that this grocery haul is so big, because it was like a stock up week for us. So there were just a lot of things that I needed to pick up because we were out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to start off with the produce and then we'll just go down the line. Of course, I had to get a bag of grapefruit. These are the big ones. They are the red grapefruit. I usually get the Texas ones, but these are nice and big and they don't feel too firm, so I think they'll be good. I got 4 mangoes. These are still really, really hard, so I'm going to leave them out on my counter to ripen up. A pineapple, which also needs to ripen up. It has like no yellow on it. I got a yellow onion. This is all we have left for produce, by the way, from our last grocery shop. 1 lone banana. I got a 5-pound bag of red skin potatoes. I'll use them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're really good on salads. They're good for like home fry style potatoes. You can throw them in your air fryer if you have one, and if not, you can just throw them on a cookie sheet with some parchment paper, and they are so good. I have a cucumber just to cut up for salads. My kids really like cucumber with ranch dressing. on their salads. I got 2 bags of classic iceberg salad. This I just will throw in a container with some paper towel on the bottom of it. What it does is it soaks up the moisture in the lettuce and makes it last longer, so I don't ever just leave it in this plastic bag because it goes bad really, really fast. And we fly through lettuce anyway. I got some fresh spinach. I'll probably use about half of this in the chicken stroganoff, and I'll freeze the other half for smoothies. My kids love smoothies, and it's a great way to sneak greens in because when you put spinach in a smoothie, you can't even taste it at all, especially if you do like frozen banana in it. I got 3 heads of romaine lettuce, spaghetti squash for spaghetti squash night. Got a pound of strawberries. These are mostly eaten by my younger son Ben for breakfast. I got sliced mushrooms. This is an 8-ounce pack, and this is also for the chicken stroganoff. I got a bag of Honeycrisp apples. These keep forever in the fridge, and we were running low. I was also thinking about making the Hungry Girl scoopable apple pie. I can link that below if you're interested in a sweet treat. It's really good with like just a little bit of Cool Whip. It's a 0-point dessert. You can also add it to your oatmeal. This was a substitution. I was trying to find the like the expeller pressed with no propellants in it, but they just subbed this out. When I went in to get groceries, everything was really picked over. So this, I like to spray it a little bit on my popcorn in the evening, and then it helps the salt stick and it adds good flavor to it. This is the popcorn that I got. It is the Jolly Time non-GMO popcorn. I just have the kernel popper and I throw it in my microwave to pop it. This is just a treat for my kids. Paw Patrol, they're like graham cracker cookies. I've been trying to pick them up something special from the store lately just because they haven't left the house in a month, and their life is very boring. These are what I got instead of doing the enchiladas with the extreme wellness tortillas. These are, you can have 2 of these taco shells for 4 points. So we'll do beef and bean tacos with a bunch of veggies. I also picked these up for my kids as a treat. They are the Lunchable pizzas, just the generic brand. This was a substitution. I tried to order the pound of Colby Jack cheese, but they just gave me 2 small ones instead, in case you're wondering why I had 2 small ones. This, I am going to attempt to make my own vegan birthday cake. I am not vegan, but I can't eat eggs. My stomach doesn't tolerate them, so this was just one of the ingredients that it called for. I found the recipe. I told my husband that I would help him with it in case he felt like he needed help. It's kind of a complicated, it's a vegan chocolate cake recipe. This is just a restock mild salsa. This was also a substitution. I wanted the Bamboo Chef fried rice pack, but they only had the stir fry seasoning mix. So I'll give this a try and just make stir fry instead of fried rice. This is for the ground beef for taco night. I got this pasta sauce. I always just like to have a jar of it on hand. Normally I'll make the Skinny-ish dish crock pot marinara, but our Walmart and all of our grocery stores are really low on canned sauces and like canned tomatoes and stuff like that. So I just wanted to pick that up so I had something to use in a pinch. These are for my kids for breakfast. I know they're not the healthiest. I know that they have sugar in them, but they eat them, and I like for them to get something in their tummies first thing in the morning. This I was going to use for enchiladas, but we're not going to end up using it this week, but it's just something nice to have on hand. Just an enchilada sauce. This is a red one. And then I ended up with 2 cans of fat-free refried beans. I haven't had these in like a year probably, but I just have been really snacky in the afternoon, and I'm just trying to find something that is like on the lower point side to eat. So I got these. These are for my husband, just the Lay's sour cream and onion, and then these bite-sized tortilla chips. These were a substitution for the, I think the Tostitos brand is what I wanted, but I'm assuming that these ones are the same points. I'll pop up on the screen how many you can have for a serving, but these are a really, really good option if you like tortilla chips. They're on the smaller side, but you can have a lot. I got this to have with for taco night. I believe that this was 2 tablespoons for 2 points. I got mandarin oranges, the no sugar added ones for my kids. They're obsessed. I got the organic 2% reduced fat milk. This is for my kids. They have this with breakfast, mixed with this, the Faye. They gave me 2 small ones because they didn't have the big ones, so that's why I have 2. This I got for myself just because I felt like I didn't have any snacks in the house. So this is the, it's a 6-pack and it came with 3 strawberry cheesecake and 3 toasted coconut. It's the Light and Fit Greek. I believe these are either 2 or 3 points per cup. I got 2 different kinds of lunch meat, Black Forest ham and oven roasted turkey breast. Again, slim pickings on the lunch meat. I believe these have, yeah, these have caramel color in it, which isn't my favorite, but it is what it is. This was another substitution. I usually get the Velveeta, but they only had the Kraft. The Velveeta cheese slices are 1 point, and I looked up on the website when I saw my substitutions. I looked up on the WW app. These are 2 for 1 point, so no big deal there. French vanilla sugar-free coffee creamer, light sour cream, the 1% milk fat, low fat cottage cheese, and this is for the chicken stroganoff, and then my husband likes to snack on this as well. This was because we ran out. We usually buy our mozzarella cheese from Costco, but I've been avoiding Costco, so I just got this, I think this is a 32 ounces, yeah, 2 pounds. Another pack of the Frigo light string cheese. These are 1 cheese stick for 1 point. I love having this just as a quick snack with a piece of fruit, like a clementine orange or something. I needed soy sauce. I got the low sodium one. This is just for my family. We usually always have the Bolt House Ranch. They were out of the Bolt House Ranch, so I got this. Ortega taco sauce, just to have on hand. We ran out. This is all stuff we ran out of this week. It always seems to happen at the same time. Yellow mustard. This was a substitution. I wanted the big jug of the silk, but they gave me 2 small ones. This is unsweetened almond milk. Frozen corn on the cob. My kids get so excited to eat corn on the cob. So much more excited than if I just get the microwave bags. Just some Texas toast, the Walmart brand. My kids eat that when they do ravioli. Oh, I guess I got another one of these. This is another one of the tomato basil garlic pasta sauce. So now I have 2. These are for my husband for like lunch wraps or like egg wraps in the morning. This is just to have on hand to get some more water in instead of snacking on something that I shouldn't be snacking on. This is the Mio Vitamins Orange Vanilla. It's so good in like a soda water or even just still water. I got this again to help myself not snack. It's the black cherry ice cubes. I saw it in the checkout and thought I would get it. For frozen stuff, I have 2 bags of riced cauliflower. Usually I'll do this myself, but I'm honestly just trying to keep it simple and I don't want stuff to go bad in my fridge. The California style mixed veggies are gonna be for the stir fry. It is carrots, cauliflower, and broccoli. These are just for a quick lunch or dinner for the kids. I got 2 wheels and cheese and 2 fettuccine alfredo, just a quick pasta dinner if I need something in a pinch. I got 2 loaves of bread for myself. I got the Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. This is the multi-grain, and this is the 35 calorie light wheat bread by Nichols. These are both, you can have 2 slices for 2 points. So since they didn't have the extreme wellness or anything comparable, I just decided to pick up another loaf of bread when I popped into the store so that I could have like an egg sandwich for breakfast instead of an egg wrap for breakfast with my just egg. And then this is for my husband and kids, the Schwebel's Sweet Harvest. This I should probably get into the freezer. It's strawberry fruit bars for the children. And then cheese ravioli for them too. Of course, we were out of that as well. I usually will put this in with my Just Egg with my breakfast. They didn't have the regular one, and I've never tried the hot and spicy before, but I guess we'll see how it is. This is chicken. I'm not gonna pull it out of the bag because that's gross. To show you, I have lean ground beef. This is the 93.7. They didn't have the 96.4 there. That's fine. I'll just weigh it out after I have it cooked and drain all the fat off of it, and just add whatever I can to my tacos. It'll just be a higher point dinner, and that's fine. I'll balance it with a low point breakfast or lunch. That's why I like to always pick my dinner at the beginning of the day so that I know how to work the rest of my day. This is ground chicken for those chicken burgers that I was talking about. I just have a few more things. 100% apple juice, organic for the kids. This is for my husband, and it has got to go down at his desk or I will eat the entire container and end up eating like 50 points in a day. This is for us to snack on with some peanut butter on them or some Lily's chocolate chips. So good. It's the lightly salted rice cakes. Stoke cold brew coffee, and then I got another thing of chives. I think I accidentally had some stuff in my cart when I checked out and I didn't realize it. So I got another thing of chives. These were in my grocery shop a couple weeks ago too. And then dark brown sugar. I think this is for that vegan chocolate birthday cake. I also got the Coke Zero in the vanilla flavor, just a 12 pack of that. That's it. I'll give you one last overview. Now comes the fun part, putting everything away. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I got from Walmart for this grocery haul, and that you are lucky enough to get a grocery pickup time slot. Going into the grocery stores has been stressful lately, especially now that they're limiting the number of customers that can enter the store at one time. I also hope that I could give you some meal inspiration, meal ideas to put on your own menu. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. I will see you next time. Bye.